Top 7 Best B560 Motherboards 2023. Through extensive research and testing, I have put together the list of options that will meet the need of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or particular use, we have got you covered. For more information, I have put links of products in the description. Make sure to check it out. Like the video, comment, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get started. Number 7. Asus ROG Strix B660 A Gaming Wi-Fi. After our benchmark testing and a close look at its ample feature set, the Asus ROG Strix B660 A Gaming Wi-Fi has proved to be a worthy compact motherboard in the budget-friendly B660 space. The tiny board comes equipped with a PCIe 5.0 slot, 2M, 2 sockets, integrated Wi-Fi 6, and a last-gen premium audio solution. The only real concern hardware-wise is with the hot VRM temperatures, but do note this was during a stress test and isn't a typical loading scenario. Outside of that, the performance across all of our testing was good, easily competing with the other DDR5 baseboards. For $219.99, it's reasonably priced, feature-rich, and a good performer. You can't ask for much more out of this class of board. The Asus ROG Strix B660 A Gaming Wi-Fi is the ITX board of choice if you're looking to save some money and don't plan to overclock your Alder Lake processor. If you do, there are 690 options. We reviewed 2 already, the ASRock 690p GITX TB4 and MSI MEG 690i Unify, though most of these are well over $300. Number 6. MSI MEG B660M Mortar Wi-Fi DDR4. So long as you don't plan on overclocking your CPU or want to use PCIe 5.0 devices before your next upgrade, the MSI MEG B660M Mortar Wi-Fi DDR4 and its B660 chipset makes for a great option for those looking to get into Alder Lake without putting a heavy burden on your build budget. It lacks the fancy looks or RGB lighting of pricier boards, but does come with everything you need to get the most out of a stock-clocked Alder Lake CPU. The mortar includes 2 PCIe 4.0 x 4M, 2 sockets, 6 SATA ports, a premium last-generation audio solution, and VRM that easily manage the flagship core in an eCPU. In our testing, performance on our B660M mortar was similar to those of the 690 base DDR4 boards we tested previously. In other words, the sub-$200 motherboard was able to utilize our NNE 12900K processor to its fullest while costing a third less than most 690 offerings. Number 5. Gigabyte Aorus 690 TAC-In. The 690 Aorus TAC-In comes with robust power delivery that supports sub-ambient overclocking of any compatible Alder Lake CPU. The 105 SPS MOSFETs, large heatsink, and overclocking tools ensure the board doesn't get in the way of top achievable clock speeds. And in our testing, it performed above average overall, with some of the fastest results in our new Blender benchmark. Cinebench R23 and Procin Office, with our game test also showing results slightly higher than average for the 690 boards we've tested. The EATX Aorus TAC-In has several features that make overclocking easier too, including buttons to raise/lower the CPU ratio, cooldown functionality, limp modes, multiple BIOS capability, tantalum capacitors around the socket area, better and easier for insulating for sub-zero runs, and more. Number 4. Gigabyte 690 Aorus Ultra Plus. The Gigabyte 690 Aorus Ultra Plus has proved itself in our testing to be a well-performing, good-looking, and a cost-effective option in the 690 ITX space. Priced well at $329.99, it's cheaper than most of the competition, and it includes 2 M2 sockets, a modern premium audio codec, and high-quality 105 MOSFETs to feed any CPU. Plus, it's an RGB-inclusive design. If we look at the competition, we have ASRock 690 Phantom Gaming ITX/TB4, $299.99, the MSI MEG 690i Unify, $399.99, and Asus ROG Strix 690i Gaming Wi-Fi 6E, $409.99. These are more than capable ITX boards, with the difference coming down to price and your needs. All of these boards include Wi-Fi 6E and 2.5 GBE, at least 2 SATA ports, and 2 M2 sockets. The other boards have additional SATA ports, while the MSI is the only one with 3 M.2 sockets. These ROG fall short if you compare audio codecs, but few users would notice a difference. Number 3. ASRock 690 Extreme Wi-Fi 6E. ASRock 690 Extreme Wi-Fi is a great motherboard to build your Alder Lake-based system around if you're looking to save money to spend on other components. Its out-of-the-box performance with some heavily multi-threaded applications was somewhat slower than average in some tests, but lightly threaded workloads and game testing saw this board shine. Hardware-wise, the board is well equipped for its price, including 3 M.2 sockets, a whopping 8 SATA ports, dual Ethernet ports, 1 GBE/2.5 GBE, and integrated Wi-Fi 6E. The board looks good too, with its mostly black design, dark blue accents, bright RGB LED, and aesthetically pleasing notches in the PCB. There are many competing options in the $200 price range, but only the ASRock Extreme comes with integrated Wi-Fi 6E and 8 SATA ports. If you're into RGB lighting, which the Asus and MSI do not have at this price, the Extreme Wi-Fi 6E is the way to go. Unless you need more than 5 USB ports on the rear I/O, the 690 Extreme is the best 690 board we've tested around the $200 mark. Number 2. Gigabyte 690 Aorus Pro. At around $330, the Gigabyte 690 Aorus Pro is a mid-range Alder Lake motherboard that covers all the bases very well, with minimal sacrifices. There are ample storage options, including 4 M.2 sockets, updated audio, and a new appearance. In our extensive testing, performance, thermals, and overclocking were also well within the range of other 690 boards we've tested. Between its 13 USB ports on the rear I/O, 4 M.2 sockets, and capable power delivery, all at a price that's well below flagship options, there's a lot to love about the 690 Aorus Pro. So long as you don't require integrated RGB lighting or Wi-Fi 6E out of the box, you still get Wi-Fi 6. The Gigabyte 690 Aorus Pro is an excellent Alder Lake motherboard to build your 690 system around. Number 1. Gigabyte 790 Aorus Extreme. All the flagship class 790 motherboards offer the best of the best in terms of features and specifications, but the Gigabyte 790 Aorus Extreme presents the best value among them. You'll lose a couple M.2 sockets over more expensive boards, but this bird otherwise has everything else you could ask for and more, while costing between $200 and $400 less than the competition. The 790 Aorus Extreme delivers 10 GB Ethernet, 40 Gbps Thunderbolt 4 ports, flagship class audio, PCIe 5.0 GPU, and M.2 support, overkill power delivery, and that high-end appearance you expect from a high-end board. MSI 790 Godlike offers up a few more features, like 7 M.2 sockets. It costs $400 more, and it's also physically bigger, making it hard to recommend to most people unless money is no object. So guys, that's all for Top 7 Best B560 Motherboards 2023. The links of all products are given in the description, which are updated for the best prices. Subscribe our channel for more videos. We will meet in next video. Till then, take care. Bye.